What's up, guys? This is Kephas, and we are moving on into Nagrand. After the last episode, I decided to go ahead and turn all those quests in because I was pretty much done with Terracar, and I came here, did some farming, made about 1,000 gold, so now we're up to 10k, and I picked up a metric ton of quests to do, so we are good to go, and I guarantee you this is probably your favorite zone, so congratulations. And since this is so many people's favorite zones, I'm going to take this opportunity to announce that my YouTube channel has reached 1 million views in total.
Way to go.
I really appreciate all the love. Like, couldn't have done it without you, obviously. Thanks for being a part of this channel. Thanks for supporting me all this time. I like to make good videos. I like to have fun. That's what this channel is all about, is just having fun and sharing experiences with you guys, sharing thoughts and ideas with you guys, and that's what I do. I didn't ever expect to even have subscribers, and I've just kind of continued to do what I've always done, and that's just have fun. And you guys seem to like that, so man, I mean, seriously, thanks for the support. It's been a real blessing to be able to do this, you know, even though it's a small fish still, whatever. I don't even care. I just enjoy it. So thanks, guys, and we'll go back to talking about the game now, because that's what we're doing, right? We're in Nagrand. This is the zone. This is everybody's favorite zone for some reason. I don't really know why. I mean, I guess it's just kind of fun to kill things, and if you were a hunter and skinner, holy crap, you were loving life. But yeah, I mean, remember when you had to kill 30 of these back in the day? You had to kill 30 cleft hoof, 30 windrocks, and 30 talbuck, and then you had to do it again, and then you had to do it, well, then you had to kill a big one, I think. But yeah, that was how it used to be, and then Blizzard nerfed it. That's one of those streamlined things that I agree with. Yeah, so last episode, I appreciate all the feedback. I talked about flying because that's the hot topic right now, and I appreciate all the feedback. A lot of opinions for flying, a lot of opinions against flying. I don't even know why I just killed that thing, but whatever. It was there. It needed to die. And so yeah, I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. Everybody was nice. I was really pleasantly surprised, because usually whenever it's a polarizing topic like flying and all that, ooh, look, I gotta kill him. He's a quest. It usually leads to a lot of flaming, a lot of anger. People tend to not like opinions that aren't theirs, so you gotta watch it sometimes. But you know, you guys seem to be pretty cool. Like I said, I feel like I have attracted a very level-headed bunch of people that are kind and respectful, because I try to be kind and respectful. You know, when I did the critique on WoW, it was like, you know, I tried to be as neutral and positive as I could be, while also giving a blunt, frank, you know, I wouldn't say harsh, but honest critique. You know, there are a lot of people right now, I'm not going to name any names, there are channels and YouTubers out there and podcasters and all that are just constantly complaining about this game. It's just, everything is bad, and at some point, oh ding, look at that, 67, we're going to hit 68 today. That is what we're going to do. I don't care how long it takes. We might have a longer video, but hey, 1,000 or 1,000,000 views, so we'll just go with it, right? But there are just some people that are complaining about everything. At some point, you know, I don't really subscribe to the whole, if you don't like the game, leave. I don't really subscribe to that, but there is a point where I do subscribe to that. And it's the point where you literally do not like anything about this game anymore. When this game has gotten to the point where you have absolutely zero fun with it, it's time to go. It's time to find something that you do like and have fun with. I know that, you know, that yeah, you could have fun with it, and you'd like to have fun with it and all that, and maybe one day you will, but if you're not having fun with it at all right now, then to the point that all you do is complain, then to me, it's time to go. I still have fun. What I'm doing right now, believe it or not, I'm just kind of killing things and skinning. It's still fun to me. I still have fun with the game. You know, I have things that I can say about it that I do enjoy. I could enjoy it a lot more, and I'm all for, you know, constructive criticism and, you know, calling a spade when it needs to be called. But at the same time, dude, if you just hate this game, and you hate everything about it. There's nothing that they're doing good. There's nothing good about this game. Why in God's name are you still playing it? You know, sometimes in life, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. Sometimes you just gotta move on. That's with anything in your life. Sometimes you work at a job for 15 years and the job sucks and you have to move on. Sometimes you live in an apartment. I'm dealing with this right now, where at one time it was really good, but eventually the environment changes. You get some new lousy neighbors that are inconsiderate, and it's time to consider moving. You know, that's just life. Alright, I'm back. Had to plug in my headset. It was letting me know it's about to die. But yeah, there are still a lot of things that I enjoy doing. You know, I mean, I like I said, doing this with you guys, talking and leveling has been one of the funnest leveling experiences I've ever had in the game. Exploring the old world again, even though I've done it like 1,000 times. It's still fun to me. I even had fun the other day. I was doing archaeology, believe it or not, and I was running around, and there were a few spots that I kind of wished I had flying at the same time. It was kind of fun not having flying because I had to figure out how to get to places, and that's gameplay. It's part of a game that you know, it kind of added some, oh, I'm not just flying in a place, clicking a thing and flying around. You know, it was more, had to run there. I can see why some people don't like that. I totally get that. I actually do. I actually had fun with it. I have fun with my raid team. You know, oh, this guy's just killing all the Kephas, isn't he? I'll go ahead and skin it. Why not? I'm not going to skin all of them. It's not a big deal. But I have fun with my raid team. I had fun. Oh, look, another one. Dude, PETA is going to be so mad with us. Or Deltha, whatever they're called in WoW. We'll be meeting them soon, maybe. But yeah, we'll go do something else for a minute since he's having fun with exterminating all the Kephas. Looks like I don't have quests for this place yet. Oh, get out of there. We'll go down here. But yeah, I mean, so there are so many things that I still enjoy if I can find the, you know, if I can do them. I don't enjoy garrison stuff. I logged in earlier, and I realized that it only took me about 30 seconds to log in, click the garrison thing. I mean, 5 minutes sometimes is generous to suggest that people log in for 5 minutes a day. It took me 30 seconds to do garrison stuff. I hated it. But I did make about 2,000 gold, so that was alright. But yeah, I mean, but you know, yeah, seriously though, if you, honestly, my advice, at some point, you know, if you still enjoy the game, then keep playing, and don't feel bad for critiquing it. If you feel like it's not where you want it to be. But if you are at a point where this game provides no entertainment value for you whatsoever, it's time to move on. And find another game, man. It's like being in a relationship that no longer brings you joy. You know, find somebody else that makes you happy. It's the same thing, you know. And so yeah, there's my soapboxy rant tip. There's just a lot of opportunities to discuss different things right now because there's so much discussion going on, which is a good thing. It means the game's still relevant, right? I mean, if there's so much discussion, that obviously means people still care about the game, which is a good thing. I mean, honestly. Other than that, I don't know. I've been playing some Final Fantasy. I picked up The Witcher 3 today, and I have mixed feelings about it already. From the start, I can tell you the controllers in that game suck. The controls in The Witcher 3 is one of the worst. It's hard for me to get past right now. I honestly, it's like he stands still and you move, and it's just like I get motion sickness because when I've lowered the joystick sensitivity, I've done all I can, and it's just like I get motion sickness. It's just so, and it's like he moves like a tank. Like it doesn't feel very smooth when I try to turn and run forward and all that. It's like he's like a tank. At the same time, when I do turn, it's like he moves 100 miles an hour turning, and I'm like, whoa, but freaking chill, man. We're not on the tilt-a-whirl, brother. I mean, it's just really weird. I don't know. The controls kind of bug me a little bit, as you can tell. But I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just killing Kephas, I guess. But there are quests down here. Why don't we go do some of these down here? I'm kind of just running aimlessly. Why don't we queue up for a dungeon? I know we're in Nagrand and all that, and everybody loves this place, but I mean, come on. This is it's a little bit grindy. Not gonna lie. Why do people like this place so much? Tell me why you like Nagrand so much. Is it just because of how it looks? Do you really like the questing here? Because, I mean, not to be negative, I'm not trying to rant, right? It's a little bit of a grind fest here to me. It's a lot of just like, go kill a bajillion of these guys here. And I'm like, oh, well, that's alright, but it's not riveting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Anybody else feeling me right now? It's alright. I mean, it's easy. It's mindless fun. So, I guess I would like it if I wasn't doing a video where I'm trying to entertain people, because all you're doing is watching me kill a thousand things. By the time I'm done, I'll probably have killed like a few hundred dudes. So I don't know. It's mindless fun. On my warrior, and I kill things so fast. Do you remember back when it took forever to kill stuff like this? Like when you had to fight a mob, it was like an epic fight, and by the time you killed it, you had to like sit down and eat. Imagine that for a second. I want you to think about this. When you fight a monster, anything, those 30 cleft hoofs that you have to kill, these guys, everything that you fought at one point in time in this game, it would take you probably a good 20 to 30 seconds to kill one, as opposed to like the 5 seconds that it's taking me. And then afterwards, you would most likely, no matter what class you were playing, you would have to sit down and eat and drink as well to fill up your mana, if you were certain classes that use mana. So every single time, just about, you'd have to do that. Almost every time. Sometimes you could get away with killing 2 or 3. So there's some times where the streamlining is good. I don't care what anybody says. There are times where they improve the game and the flow of questing a little bit with that. I do not by any means miss that old system of, holy crap, it's taking us forever to do this. I don't miss that at all. I don't care. And I'll tell you something else I don't miss. I think some of y'all are smoking crack. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions. I'm just sharing that one. Some people think the game isn't as good because they took away the old talent trees. Those old talent trees sucked. And I want to call you out on this. They did not provide variety. These provide more variety than those. Yeah, there are less choices, but come on. Every palette... Oh, we're not doing this. Nope. Nope, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this one. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't doing it. It takes forever. Nope, sorry. Bye. Sorry, I'm being one of those guys right now. This is the worst instance in the game. Well, just quest. I'm such a jerk. Anyways. Those, yeah, screw that place. That takes forever. Hate that place. I hate that as much as the old talent trees. That's what I was talking about, the old talent trees. They didn't provide a lot of variety. You literally followed a point system. 31, 10, 15, whatever it was back in the day. You followed that almost to the T. And there was very rare, maybe in early game, there was a little bit more variety. You had arcane fire mages and you had, you know, various things like that. But that went away fast. And what you eventually had were, go to Elitist Jerks, if you remember that website, and follow this talent build. And that's what 90% of people did. Guarantee it. I know I did, but now when I'm a rep pally and I have a friend who's a rep pally, guess what? I'm using Final Verdict and he's using Serenity or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. The Archangel one where you like turn into like a freaking crazy angel thing. I don't know, something like that. I have a stun and he has Repentance. That's more variety and more different than those old talent trees. I don't care what anybody says. You're crazy if you claim that those had provided more variety. They did not provide more variety. It was like there was no choice. You're gonna take the points that add to your stats. You're not gonna take like certain ones that just weren't as good. They just weren't. At least now. I mean, there are some cases. Well, like take Death Knights right now. If you're unholy, you can go the Plague Leech. I forget what it's called. Plague Leech and go Defile, or you can go Necroblight. And that's Necrotic Plague with Unholy Blight and do that. That's a completely different build from the same spec. Right? What's going on here? Oh, Obsidian Beads. We'll go get those later. So don't tell me that the old system provided more talent options. You can be a priest and have a dot spec, or you can be a priest and have an instant cast spec. You can be a gladiator warrior and be a DPS with a shield and sword, or you can just be a regular protection tank. Right? So I'm not gonna buy that one. You're full of crap. That is one of those rare times where I will say you're seeing the game through rose-colored glasses on that one. because I don't think I play other games like I play Torchlight 2. Love that game. Love the mods in that game. Hate the talent trees. I think Diablo 3 is better. I think being able to switch out skills. I think those old talent trees. And again, look, I'm not saying you're wrong for liking them. You have every right to like what you like. You don't have to defend that. But the idea, if you're claiming that those provided more variety, you are incorrect. That is just factual. You can just say I liked it better because it just felt like I had more of a choice. But let's be honest, you didn't have a choice. There wasn't more variety back then. That's crazy. And so that stuff like that, like I think they've improved. I think it's improved. I like the new system better. That's one of those things I do think is better. That's one of those times where streamlining the game is a little bit better. You could say it was more exciting to get a talent point every couple levels. I'll agree with that. I agree with that 100%. It was more exciting to get a new talent point every level and spend it. That's true. As opposed to now where you get like a new choice every 15 levels. You know, that's kind of You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on here? Attacking. What are you doing? Like in Final Fantasy, you get stat points. But the problem with that is, whatever class you're playing, there's only one right choice, as far as I know. I mean, if you were a melee DPS, like a rogue or a pugilist, you're going to take agility. You're crazy for taking anything else. If you're a caster, you're going to take intellect, unless you're a healer, in which case you're going to take mind. There's just a point where it's like, come on, why even put this in? It doesn't even add anything to the experience. It's not like I'm making a choice here. It's just another thing that I have to click on. I would not miss if they got rid of that. But you know, sometimes some streamlining is good, just depending on what it is. It depends on. Sometimes you say, "Is this add anything to the game?" If not, let's change it. You know, and let's try to improve it. Not, you know, depending on what it is. You know, I see why LFR is in the game, right? I understand why it's in the game. I think it's we have a villain. We have a villain. I want to try to leave him alone and be a nice guy because I'm a nice guy. I'm the worst PvPer ever because I don't gank noobs. But hey, you know, I see why they added LFR. We're going to talk about LFR soon. I want to make a video about dungeons. What it's been like. I know I teased that before. I'm working on it. That's why I'm doing this right now, to kind of provide some content while I work on a big project. That's kind of how I do things. And we're going to talk about LFR, and it's a good example of the line between... Uh-oh. I'm getting attacked by a thing. Where am I getting attacked? Oh! Oh! He's attacking me! He's going to kill me, too. He's probably going to get me. No. Nah. Yeah, he got me. Dang it. I think I was getting hit by more than one. I was. I'd have whipped him if he hadn't killed me. Jerks, let's get back to the body.